Hello to all my children. So how are you today? So today we are going to do something quite different. I know you know that we always do something different, but today's one we can use for different creations. Okay, so shall we start? I took an A4 paper for this because I am planning on making something or cutting something where a lot of boys are holding hands, and we are going to cut it out from one piece of paper. Now, how are we going to do that? I will show you. Take an A4 colored paper. Okay, now we are going to fold it into half so that it's a rectangle. Open it up and then again fold one of those rectangles into half again. Then that flap we bring back, so that's another thin rectangle. Now doing the same thing, we are going to fold backwards and forwards. Okay, so now when we fold it, we get a lot of thin long rectangles. Make sure that they are all the same size. There. Okay, so if you do it very carefully, all the parts will be the same size. Now my paper is completely folded. Okay, now our plan is to draw a shape of a little boy, but the thing is we are not going to draw an entire boy here. Okay, so like we are going to make sure that the picture we draw is half of a child. Now we have to think about how and where we will be drawing the child. So whenever there's a folded line, we have to be careful to draw on that folded line. Now see, that's my head, and then there's the ear, the chin, and then the neck, the shoulders, the hand. Okay, and he's wearing a little t-shirt. Now the shorts and his legs and the feet. Right. Now you can even draw his hair, his eyes, his mouth. Now we have to be careful when we are cutting this out. This space, this little place where you have the hand, you have to keep some space before cutting it out, right? Make sure that there's this folded line on the side of the child, towards the middle of the child. Okay, so if you want to draw beautifully, you can join our arts class, DP Kids. You can draw not just a boy's size, a boy's shape. It could be a girl's even, or any other person. So just the only thing important is when we are cutting it out, we have to be careful and make sure that there's some space left around his hand. Now remember, always have an adult supervising you when you're cutting this. Don't make those little parts that you cut out too thin, because otherwise when you try to open it up, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. See, okay, now I have cut out the hand, and I'm not making the hand too thin, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult for us to open it up. Be careful. Also, we should never get this corner or this edge. We can't cut it off. we can cut the edge only when we are starting or ending the picture cutting. Now we are going to slowly open it up. Oh, can you see? We have 4 boys here. See how they look. Now we have to now the shoes are together. See, in my shape I'm going to cut them off as well, because they have to only hold hands. It doesn't have to be a boy always. It can be any shape that you like. So this boy, you can continue drawing him the same way, or you can change the boy and then color it in different colors. I know you can make beautiful creations like this much better than I can. I know that. See, I have now a little girl's shape. Okay, now see her head, her hair, that's a little pigtail, her hand, her dress, then her feet. Okay, so we are going to cut around it. Remember, again, be careful. Be careful, see whether it's on the right edge. Don't forget that. Otherwise, you won't have 4 children holding hands if you cut it on the wrong edge. Let's open it up also and see. Ooh, 4 girls holding hands. See how nice it looks. 4 boys and 4 girls. You can use any shape you like and do anything you like with these. You can use them in your creations a lot. And you can even use an A4 paper and color them. Now what I'm going to do is paste the little girls onto a black A4 sheet. So can you see, you can use contrasting colors to make it pretty, but I know all my children are more capable. You will make it more beautiful and draw dresses and their beautiful hair. So keep those aside, because you will need them for all our future creations at DP Kids. And I want you to stay with us until the very end. Dear parents, please help your children to make these decorations. We'll see you soon, children. Goodbye.